That is what I was hoping for with this store. What is that noise? Is that a sound effect? Yeah, are you going to be carrying this on the central line? I don't think so. In the time it has taken for IKEA to be built, we have had 4 prime ministers. Now, I don't know if that's a reflection of our government or the store, but either way, it's a darn long time. Yes, guys, finally, Oxford Circus, Oxford Street IKEA is open, which obviously was the old Topshop Top Man site. We're finally here. Almost a whopping £500 million has been spent doing this. Better be good. I feel like my expectations are high. And also a Space NK, oh, mind the bus, breathe in, is coming next door. That was Miss Selfridge, and you still got fans on the end. The Union Jack flags are back out. I think they haven't used these since the coronation. Yes. Queen died, we've got a king, everything has changed, a pandemic, 2.5 years later than planned, 600,000 square meters. Let's do a little bit of shopping. It is the opening weekend when I'm recording this, bear it in mind. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to talk over the loud DJ. It is giving old Topshop, isn't it? So, do you remember the escalators used to go down here? Let's see what they've done different. Already I thought, oh, it's too loud, it's too loud. Why is there not a floor plan? Okay, we are obviously on ground floor. What's bizarre, okay, obviously we would have gone down the escalators in the old Topshop for those who do remember. It's a dead end down there, but this store used to go really far back, right? Maybe that's part of the stock room. The lift's over there. Let's head on downstairs. They have got an IKEA merch corner. They had a little bit of a preview here. I'm interested to see £3.60, get yourself a little bottle, a hat, £8.10. But yeah, lots of fun little like merch bits to grab, which aren't always in all of the stores. You can get yourself a hoodie for £26.10. I love how they've actually taken the effort to make the ceiling exactly like all the other stores. Industrial, right, it's a bit busy, guys, sorry, I'm gonna try my best. Oh guys, it is busy. And this has also been designed fully based on London living or compact living. So I think a lot of the concepts are, oh my God, look at this. So freaking Disney World on Christmas Day. Right, let's do this. So we do have the cafe. I think I read it was 130 seats. But something I've noticed is the food doesn't come on plates. It comes on paper plates and in paper boxes, card boxes. Fish and chips, £6.95. You know your girl will be back for a review. Go on a date. Bit of salmon, meatballs £5.50. And yes, it is a bit of a UK law to have the calories. Yeah, whatever. But there we go, lunch menu. You can also order and collect. Probably a good idea. Actually, very quickly, near where I used to work was in Hammersmith, and Hammersmith is the other kind of city version of IKEA. I did read that this particular store has about half the number of options, SKUs, products than a full-line IKEA. So I'm interested to see, yeah, it says it's designed by Londoners for Londoners. I'm a Londoner, so let's test it. We're like ants, aren't we? Right, we're going to follow the arrows. We're going to do what the psychological shopping planner is. I'm interested to see what is exclusive, what's different, or is it just another IKEA? And a quick one, the seating area seems to be kind of like big shared tables, which I am not a fan of at all, if I'm honest with you. But anyway, very nice, very nice. IKEA's a funny one, isn't it? You think you don't need anything, and then you come out and suddenly you've spent 80 quid on a load of plastic knickknacks, right? 2 floors below. Oh my gosh, they don't have the denim wall anymore. I want my Jamie jeans. -2, which obviously was where there was a lot of like concessions at the time at Topshop, and there was a food bit with the loos. It does look like, I'm going to say that our toilets on both levels. Right, living room, kitchen, bedroom. We're going to walk around. Let's have a look. Stay with me, guys. Already into the sofas. Bit of a bizarre thing to start with. It's interesting. You're going to buy a chest of drawers and then take them on the central line. I did read, yes, they did consult, I guess, a load of Londoners, and they helped, I guess, curate. I don't think anything is designed specifically for this store, but we'll find out. Let your treasures shine. Quite like that. Small room solutions. Oh, that is quite cute, isn't it? Oh, look at this mock-up. This is a great concept. Look at the gaming setup, kind of look and feel. I really like that. That's super fun. So already, yes, they've got loads of kind of smaller home concepts compared to, I'm going to compare it to the Wembley branch. There is Wembley and Croydon, which I would say are the two kind of like London ones. Some of you guys, I'm sure a lot of you have been to those stores. So I'm going to compare it to those. This is funny. They've got like a photo op, I think, for the opening. It takes a photo and then it puts a iconic scene behind it. That's actually hilarious. I love it. Look at these examples. Guys, I am not doing it. That is so funny. Looks like one of my thumbnails. Terrible. You can be outside Buckingham Palace. Honestly, that's fun. It's things like this. Retailtainment, bit of fun. That is what I was hoping for with this store. I think it doesn't say how long it's there for. Oh, hello, there you are. It doesn't say how long it's there for, but it's things like that. I want to see what they've done that's special. Because at the end of the day, yeah, nearly 500 million quid. Oof, and 2.5 year delay. What makes this different and interesting enough for people to bother to come versus just buying it online? Seen already kind of some London-y, icon-y things, which I think is nice. I think they probably needed a bit more, but it is proper jam-packed in here. Maybe it's a rule that the ceiling has to be this industrial warehouse vibe. I guess it's their brand, right? Can I pick it up and take it down on the Piccadilly line? Let's go for him. Add to shopping list. So it's all for delivery. So I guess, yeah, a lot of this is like a showroom and they don't have the stock here, which is understandable. Do you know what? It would be an actual nightmare to actually work out how profitable this store is, because you just don't know what percentage of people come here to browse and then they go and buy online. Do you know what I mean? I know you might be like, oh, that's the same for all stores. No, because a lot of the stuff, yeah, you go and pick it up in the warehouse at the end. So this is a very different concept. Definitely more of a showroom. Already there's a lot packed in here. What is that noise? Is that a sound effect? I think there's a lot of construction going. Are we under Nike Town? Actually, outside, I'll try and whack up on the screen. It kind of makes out like IKEA is where Nike Town was. I think Nike Town is moving across the road anyway. I tried to Google it and couldn't find the info. But yeah, it's the old Topshop's like, what is that noise? That's horrendous. Yeah, a bit of drilling going on. Adds to the ambience. Yeah, lots of smaller kitchen concepts because we need it. We don't all live in massive apartments, sadly. Maybe one day. You never know. Yeah, this is kind of a very standard, you know, you've got a little bit of storage. I mean, I couldn't be bothered with the microwave. Imagine taking the microwave up and down every time you used it. But yeah, your fridge, you're lucky if you got a washing machine. Let's get the party started. Oh, this is for very posh people if they've got one of these. I don't think they'd be shopping in IKEA. Would you look at that? For £45, a portable induction hob. Because remember, not everyone's got a cooker or a stove if you're in the US. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, lady there, she was like, yeah, I once didn't have gas, I'm going to buy one, so I've got it in the cupboard. They do also have a kitchen planning area. This is not an advert, by the way. I just wanted to come in and have a look. I think this is probably something that they're going to be pushing. I mean, they have in all stores, but this is great because I think I've lived in central London for a long time. If you want a kitchen, I got a new kitchen a few years ago and it was an absolute nightmare and I had to drive, I had to drive miles away and I got it from Wicks and it was awful, long story, that was where I used to live. And I think I would have come here. Booked an appointment. I've never heard a bad thing about an IKEA kitchen, so big tick. Yeah, loads and loads of the self-service screen points. It's just a bit packed in here, but a bit of a nightmare to plan out though, right? And the reason I say that, like, imagine, this is like a merchandiser's nightmare because you want to make the maximum like profit per square foot. You want to have the maximum number of products on display for the sale. I think it's a fine line because, yeah, where am I going with this? It ends up just being quite an overwhelming experience. I'm not too bad at the moment. We'll see how it gets on. I'm not someone that struggles with busy stores, but it does feel a little bit full in here, so everyone's tripping over the furniture. And they do have these screen, I guess U-frame things with the Londoner waffle going on. And then you go into the next section, the art of repair. I think there's a second-hand section in here, which is a bit random, but we'll go with it. Oh, look at this fun concept. Absolute goals. Actually, do you know what? I feel like a black sink would be a nightmare. Can you imagine the toothpaste? TMI, but do you know what I mean? I'm loving all these studio concepts. A mini wardrobe, oh my gosh, I don't think I could even fit my coats in that. Your kind of day bed, and then boom, straight to work. Bit of a short commute, and then a kitchen in the corner. And they've got all the call-outs. I don't know if all stores do this, but yeah, a complete bedroom for under £570. And then they've got the breakdown of everything with the stock numbers and the prices underneath it, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I'm probably an absolute faff to sort out for the screen, but appreciated. Oh, it's not a trip to IKEA with a quick look at some Malm furniture, right? Yeah, are you going to be carrying this on the central line? I don't think so. I want to see if they have like London ones. I don't know, like Oxford Circus ones, I should say. I think if you're claustrophobic, the ceiling isn't too low, but I would say quite a intense environment to walk around. Oh my gosh, I really wish I had something like this. Yeah, absolute goals. The zones are fun, but they are very wiggle, 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 wiggle. I couldn't tell you which direction I came in the store at all. So if you think the entire store needs to go through this section, is wild. I genuinely think they should have substituted a little more space and had less products, but hey. Oh my god, but how cute is that? Yeah, I would not want to be here on like a Saturday afternoon. Absolutely not. Oh gosh, where's that? Where are we? I am lost. I am very lost. Oh, look at all this soft play stuff on the wall. I know IKEA don't have maps, but I really wish there was a map. Right, -2. Yeah, this bit's cool. Everyone who went to the PR opening was raving about this. It's definitely smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's fun, little breakout area for kiddies to scream. Exchanges and returns, oh my gosh, it's only been open a couple of days and there's already a queue. Right. Okay, so the entrance to the store, Oxford Street, is along here, by the way. So this is totally different floor plan and escalator than what was here before with the old top shop. Righty-ho, got trolleys. Market hall, what's this? I just overheard someone say, well, once you've been to one IKEA, you've been to them all. I don't know, I'm not going to do my full review yet, obviously, but I would say I'm a little bit like, it's literally just the same as our IKEAs. They've obviously got way more, I've said about 10 times, concepts for smaller living, which is a big tick, great. The kitchen area, there's obviously got all the design resources where you can come in and have an appointment, amazing, but I don't know, let's see. I just feel like they could have, I don't know. This is going to be so small to fit round. Oh, look at this bedspread. It's got fried eggs on it. 4 years. Is this it? Is it just another IKEA? Oh, you guys, I'm a bit sad. I was kind of hoping there'd be something a little bit more interesting in here. I'm struggling a little bit with every single bit. They've obviously wanted to put like a nice display and they look great, but it's just so much. I'm kind of like, my brain's a bit fried. Oh, this bit looks nice. Pick a left lane or the right lane. The fake flower section. I know a lot of stores have got this type of thing now. Oh, I must say, an IKEA vase, it's a win. I also think Asda's are really good, and M&S are really good places to get vases. Got a lot of Asda and M&S ones. I like what they've done there with the fake snakes, but yeah, all of this above, I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck while I am 2 levels underground. It's making me feel a little bit weird. And as I was just filming this, I was like, why is everyone stopping? It is the end of the queue, I'm afraid. Oh, no, I'm not in it though, go for it. But instead, oh, it's not too bad, Hannah. It's not too bad. There we go. I'm not queuing for a cushion for that. Absolutely not. heaven forbid you want to have a chit chat with a cashier and they'll help you bag. I'm sure they're there to help you if you need, but as you saw, sorry if I filmed you and put you in this video, yeah, it's all self-service, so c'est la vie. But you come out, this is on the second, -2 level even. They do have a section, everything £3 or less, which I think is a really lovely hook. And actually, oh, I can't be able to queue up though. I actually wanted to make my own ice lollies the other day. There we go. £3. Oh, it's giving 90s. I love it. I wanted to make like orange juice lollies. Do you know what I mean? Can't get a lot for £3, can you? But anyway, those are £2. Not too bad. Oh, it's quite nice to have a slight breather. Right, let's scoot back upstairs and have a look at the to-go, grab-and-go food. Can you pay on both floors? Let me have a look. But there's 2 tills here, but it's within the dried food or the food bit. So if you've got a lamp or something, I don't know how I feel about that. So yeah, you have to go down 2 floors to pay for anything. I'm sure they thought about it. Maybe they couldn't fit it in. I mean, it's a big store anyway. Swedish deli. Dumel. Oh God, everyone's going to be like, you idiot, Hannah. How much are these? £3.95. Anyone else in the UK, can you let me know if these prices are the same as yours? You've got your Swedish meatballs bag there. How much are they? £7.95. Then you get your cream sauce for £1.10. And they've got a few of the kind of bits and bobs kitchen bits integrated, which I think is quite a fun idea actually to add together. I think these are the things that people always like to get. Gifla, £1.95. Cereal bars and those hot biscuit things for £1.25. It's all the normal bits, I think. Oh my God, that area looks like actual hell on earth. No. That seems quite reasonable. How many did you get? Was that 4? Yeah, 4 fillets of salmon. It's 500 grams for £9.90. Is that cheap? Oh gosh. Frozen hot dog, £4.50. Everyone's thinking, why is that woman filming the freezer? Vlogging, babe, vlogging. What else have we got? Little IKEA freezer bags at the bottom for £2. Breaded fish bites, £4.50, etc. Oh my God, the queue is so big for food. Is it an up, down? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I wanted to see what food they have. They do have your self-dispensing ice cream machine. It's a decent portion. Alrighty, hopefully I haven't just whinged for 20 minutes. I think I might have. Let me gather my thoughts. It was a bit windy, soz. Oh, I found my wind thing to clip on. Anyway, right, is it a good store? Would I recommend you coming? If you need to go to an IKEA and you do not live near any of the other locations, yes, of course, it's fantastic. You see, there's so much in there, probably everything that you need, give or take, or you can order online. It's a great store, and no doubt it's going to do very, 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 very well. However, I think for me, I'm a little bit underwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, it's not a bad store, it's great. It's a very intense environment, I think, where they've packed so much in and they obviously wanna, you know, have enough profit, sales per square foot. I get it, and have a decent offering. I think it's one of those, they probably really struggle to have a credible offering for all of those zones, dining, kitchen, you know, entertainment, blah, 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 and actually have the stock to buy. I am very disappointed that they don't have a bit more, you know, it's like all the reports, like everyone who went to the PR, I think I was reading the Evening Standard, and they were saying it's one of a kind. It's not really. It's not really. There isn't, you know, I guess they're not going to develop products exclusively, but I did hope that they would. I think for the length of time and the money, I don't know. It's not. I think for the length of time, I guess it feels a bit lackluster now it's open. And of course, when you come down, it's going to be absolutely rammed. But I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping there'd be a bit more like, a bit more retail-tainment as we like to call it in the industry. I really like that photo op. I don't know how long that's going to be there for, so if you come in the future and that Swedish meatball photo thing is still there, let me know. I thought we were going to go down some massive escalator, and it would be a little bit more, dare I use the word, maybe a bit more futuristic, maybe a giant digital ball in the middle that changes into a globe with all the locations of IKEA around the world, and then, you know, it then spins on the screen and it's a Swedish meatball. I don't know, it feels a bit like it's just a load of IKEA stuff shoved over 2 floors. You can only really pay on the 2nd floor below, -2, which is a bit horrendous actually. So it's an investment, like with most IKEA stores, you've got to walk around it all. Anyway, I don't know, I think I'm probably going to edit this and be like, oh no, it was much better or it was worse. I don't know how I feel. It's an IKEA city, as I look at the sign, I didn't realise it was called that. It's alright if you need the stuff, otherwise don't come here for a nice little mooch. It's definitely not a mooch place. I think the food bit is terrible, absolutely terrible. I think if you want to eat, what is it, £5 to £8 for food, there's so many other places to go around here unless you really want the Swedish meatballs. You're packed in like sardines. I think it's really poorly designed. The paper, I don't remember going to IKEA. I always saw you got plates with your food, so I don't know, maybe it's cheaper. Who knows? Anyway. Did IKEA Oxford Circus bring anything special? Not really. Sorry. I feel a bit bad making this review, but it was alright. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling because I just waffled on for about 4 minutes. And let me know, are you an IKEA fan? If you are going to come down here and specifically get a train out of London to come here, I wouldn't bother, don't bother. But if you need some furniture, a kitchen appointment, or I don't know, a few knickknacks from IKEA, of course come down, of course. But yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more, maybe even, I don't know, a picture on the wall of some iconic landscape or iconic scene in London would have been nice. I think it just feels like another IKEA store. They haven't made any effort to make it special for Oxford Circus. I'm really sorry. I know they put a few knickknacks in, but for me, now I stand here, I feel like they could have tried a bit harder. But hey, just my opinion doesn't mean that it's fact. But anyway, guys, it's 26 degrees and I'm a bit hot. I also need to buy some new clothes. You guys, remember every Tuesday I'm taking you on a date. Don't forget your wallet this time, alright? You guys keep forgetting your wallets every week. And every Friday at 6 p.m. I take you out shopping, I don't know, something in London. I'm a bit bummed by that. I thought I was going to get blown away. I thought I was going to get blown away by IKEA. IKEA, I think is how you're meant to say it. Oh well, always next time. Anyway guys, I'm going to love and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you can't be good, be careful. Bye guys.